Utilizing Semrush keyword suggestions can really help expand the keywords that you're targeting on your website. So let's take a look at how this works. First of all, if you don't already have a Semrush account, I'll leave a link down below where you can get signed up for a free trial. Once you're signed in, if you come over to the keyword magic tool here, you'll see it'll say find SEO keyword suggestions instantly with the keyword magic tool. Yay! Then all you're going to need to do is type something in here. Like the example we were just looking at is weight loss. It's kind of a broad, easy example that anyone can understand for the most part. Um, when we type in that keyword, it's going to suggest a whole bunch of varieties of keywords here that we can analyze and look at utilizing for our SEO strategies. But there's a lot of keywords. All keywords combined, it's almost 1,000,000 keywords here. That's a lot to sift through, especially when you're trying to sift through it manually. So what I recommend is utilizing some of the different filters here to get down to the exact type of keywords that you're interested in. So you can sort by volume, for instance. So let's say we want anything from at least 1,000 searches a month to, 1,000,000. Actually, it looks like 135,000 is at the top, so we could do 140,000 and then click apply. And that has reduced this down to just 2,191 keywords from almost 1,000,000, right? And these are going to be like the highest search volume keywords now. But those keywords might be a little bit difficult to rank for, and we can sort by keyword difficulty here, or we could just filter. So if we come over to keyword difficulty, we could say we want anything from 0 to let's say 49, which is going to be the top end of what's possible, what they consider possible here. We click apply, and now that has cut that in about half. So now there's about 1,420 keywords here that we can target that are going to have high traffic volume and be feasible to rank for if our site is not like one of the most authoritative on the internet. If you're the owner of like a massive company, it's a little bit different. You can kind of go after whatever keyword you want. But in the weight loss space, if you don't have a massive budget or a super authoritative website to start with and you're just trying to build up traffic, then looking for high volume keywords with low keyword difficulty is going to be a pretty solid approach. Once we've got our keyword list here, we can just click export and we can download this as an Excel file, which I like to do. That way I have a permanent record of what I've found, and I can start sorting through those keywords, eliminate things that I'm not interested in. Like jelly roll weight loss, this is probably all about how he lost all this weight, and that's maybe not necessarily relevant. Lizzo weight loss, we might just end up removing these entirely and target stuff like peptides for weight loss, right? Especially if we're trying to sell some sort of a weight loss program, there might be some intent types that are more beneficial for us. And we haven't really talked about search intent yet, but this is a newer feature that Semrush has added where you can see the intent behind the search that somebody is conducting with this any given keyword here. With an informational intent search, it's kind of like a blog post that you'll find show up. It's people looking for actual information on the topic. But something like peptides for weight loss is also commercial in intent, meaning somebody's actually looking to buy something. And so that traffic tends to be really high quality. And so this is a commercial intent keyword with high search volume and low keyword difficulty, which means it's probably worth trying to create an article or a set of articles to rank our website for this and get people to our website that are looking for this, especially if we sell something like peptides for weight loss or anything else. I mean, it really is just showing that people are willing to spend money on this weight loss topic. So we could let them know, hey, peptides are actually dangerous or what. Like, I don't actually know. I haven't researched this myself, but you could say something like, we have an alternative. There's a natural way. You don't have to use peptides or whatever it is, right? Use some creativity there, but really you got to know the data around the keywords before you start trying to target them through search engine optimization. But either way, I hope you found this helpful. If there is anything you did have questions about, don't hesitate to reach out. Just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and we'll be sure to get back to them there. If you're like most new business owners, you're probably struggling to get your online presence established, let alone get it to the point where it's bringing you a consistent flow of customers, right? So that's why I created this free course where I actually walk you step by step through the whole process of setting up your online presence. This is the same process we've been using for our clients for over a decade at one of my agencies. And essentially, I'm going to show you how to set up an SEO-friendly business name right from the get-go, how to develop your website really quickly and easily, how to set up your Google Maps listing, start getting some Google reviews, everything you need in order to have a substantial online presence where people can actually start finding you and purchasing your products or services. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do it in under a couple of hours, and all for less than 50 bucks. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up today. Make sure to check this course out for free right now because I'm probably going to start charging for this at some point in the future. All right, I'll see you on the other side.